you? How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, actually. It wasn't a too bad day today. A little chilly. Could do with a little bit warmer weather, but what you gonna do? It's Ohio. Take what we can get, I guess. We got off pretty light over the winter, so maybe this is us paying for it now, having to have a few chilly days when it's supposed to be spring. I'm here. I've got my comic block today, and this is the Evolved comic block. It's mutated. It's supersized. It's what a comic block would look like if it spent a day, say, lifting weights with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a big freaking box. So, they actually really didn't let on too much. I think I might have seen a few things here or there, but they weren't like real overt about what was going to be in the box. I mean, as far as what like franchises, etc., were going to be in the box, because this is the first Evolved box. And if you happen, from what I understand, don't quote me on this, I might be wrong, but from the way I read it, the way it looks is if you subscribe to the comic block prior to the timer or the end date for this box, this month's box, then at least for the time being, I don't know for how long, but at least for the time being, you're still only charged the $13.99 plus shipping, which was what the old comic block was. This newer, bigger comic block, if you go on and sign up now, it's going to be $19.99 plus shipping. So I'm guessing it'll probably be about 25, 26 bucks, somewhere in there. But most likely, I mean, it's still going to be worth it. Unless you don't really care about comics, then obviously it wouldn't be. But I myself, I've always liked comics. Obviously, when I was younger, I liked comics because I really got into reading them and stuff. Normal things like a kid. These days, I don't read. I don't read every comic that I have. I'd say maybe about 50% of the comics I have, I've actually looked at or read all the way through. Main reason why I like them, more important these days, is me being a bit of a budding artist myself, not necessarily comics, but I paint, as you can see, looking behind me, the stuff that you can see on the wall behind me, the over here. See this one right here, you can't see the whole thing, but that's a collage I did with comic related. It's all like the icons and stuff from stuff I liked when I was little, Marvel, DC, Image, Kenner, the Transformers, G.I. Joe. And then it's intermingled with like the word graphics that you would find in like comics and stuff, the pow and bam and all that. And that's 2 foot by 3 foot canvas, and it's with acrylics. The one right back here is Beach Life. It's a multimedia painting that I did. Multimedia because it incorporates several different things, not just paint. It's actually painted on a piece of plywood with molding that I cut and distressed to form the frame around it. The foam on the waves is actually a PVC board that I sculpted. And it was a textured PVC board that I cut out and then sculpted a little bit to give the impression of waves. And it's actually got real shells and a real pair of sandals attached to it. My ex left a pair of sandals here. What the hell? I'll make use of them. And then over there is a semi-realistic I say that because it's, I mean, it's a real thing. I mean, it's stuff from real life. I'm kind of a weird style when I paint. Actually, it's, you know, I kind of make it, you know, I use some techniques to get the texture and the depth that you would find in, say, like a Bob Ross painting. You know, everybody knows Bob Ross. He's just, I don't care whether you watched him or not. I mean, the guy was gifted. He was a genius. But then I go back and I add almost kind of like a graphic novel or a comic look to it by outlining certain things in the picture, like the main subject matter I outline, and gives it that comic look. So like back on that one, you can't really see from the distance the camera is, but the train and everything is outlined. I got a couple other paintings here that you can't see. And just to float my own boat. Can't really see. I don't know whether I have to put it way up close right there and turn it so you can see it. If you go to navyncis.deviantart.com, that is my page on DeviantArt. And then the other one, which is harder, you know what, I did these, when I did these cards, I used black, obviously the black lettering, and then I went back and redid it and used white, and the white looks a lot better, but I'm going to wait till I get rid of all the ones in black first. But if you go to Society 6 / Navy NCIS, you can get any of the artwork that I have done. I also have a little bit of photography on there that I've done, and you can get you know, everything from high quality prints to canvas prints to coffee mugs to shower curtains to pillow shams, bedspreads, rugs, postcards. I mean, just there's all kinds of stuff on there. DeviantArt is geared more towards prints. They offer a wider range of prints, I think, and then the other one is, you know, all, you know, they offer more the extra stuff. So, I mean, I'm not a world-class artist. It's just something I do. I think I've got a decent talent at it, and, you know, I have like a bunch of canvases in here, and I have a number of ideas that I'm going to work on eventually. I find the time. As you can see back there on the easel, I've actually got one that I started 4 or 5 months ago, and I'm still trying to find it. It's actually going to be a tribute to Boondock Saints movies. So stay tuned for that. I'll eventually get around to working on it. But anyway, check out those sites, DeviantArt, Society 6. If you want to buy anything with my prints on it, obviously I would greatly appreciate it, because I get a small commission off of anything that they sell with my artwork. And hey, can always use a little bit more money. Anyway, enough of that. Enough self-promoting there. Let's get into the comic block. Like I said, I'm not real sure. I want to say, again, don't quote me on this because I'm old and my memory ain't what it used to be. I want to say there might be something with Deadpool in here. Maybe the Avengers. I don't know. I could be thinking of something else I saw online for a different box. Anyway, I can tell you this. This box is actually fairly heavy. So, and what makes this more evolved is, like, the old comic block came with an exclusive t-shirt. It came with one comic related item, and then it came with 3 comics. This, they've upped that to where it comes with anywhere from like 5 to 7 items, but they're not just those items. It's not, I think you still automatically get a shirt, but the other stuff, they could be comics, they could be graphic novels, they could be Funko Pops, they could be little statues. They could, they open it up to where it's more in line with other boxes that you can get with all the other geeky merchandise. So, the one thing I know that won't be in here, okay, I mean, I said, it could be all kinds of different things. Well, I guarantee there's not going to be a really attractive, geeky female in here, preferably with tattoos, maybe a couple piercings. Yeah. Can help, right? Anyway. Probably not. Probably have to go like mail order bride or something like that, right? From Russia or something. Alright. First up, we've got a shirt, obviously. And it just says super. I'll have to look into that. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I don't think it's anything to do with Superman, but maybe something. But anyway, here. In case this is the first time you're ever watching one of these videos, show you a little tag. There's no block. SurePunch, that's where they get their exclusive shirts made for their blocks. If you're looking for shirts, not necessarily just comic related designs, they offer a lot more than that, but at SurePunch.com, check them out. They have designs, exclusive designs. They change it, I think it's every 24 hours. They have new ones. And I think they're like $10 or something for a shirt. And these are like high quality shirts. I'm not exactly sure if, I mean, it kind of feels like it might be like an applique or whatever the hell they call those, attached to it rather than actually fully screen printed, but it might be screen printed. I don't know for sure, but I do know, I mean, just by feeling it, the weight and the thickness of it, it's got a Gildan Soft Style Ring Spun. That's the brand name. That's what it says in there. It might say something on here else too. It's 100% cotton, so obviously it might shrink a little bit, which is why I always get like XL. Just because even shirts that are sometimes that are pre-shrunk, they'll end up shrinking a little bit too, especially after you wear them a few times. But anyway, as far as the quality of their SurePunch, I mean, you'd be hard pressed to find a company that makes shirts, that where their quality is less. That's what I'm saying. I mean, they're really good quality shirts. All right, I feel a couple boxes in there. Let's go with this little thing. I feel something down here. Let's see what this is. It feels kind of weird. What in the hell is this? Mr. J's April Fool's Kit. Looks like it's got a whoopee cushion in it. Yeah, whoopee cushion, and then it's got there's a whoopee cushion. It's got it looks like Harley Quinn on it, and there's Freeze's Ice Babies, and it's got a couple of ice cubes that I'm assuming that I don't have to read about it. And I don't know whether they're just meant to be for decoration because it looks like they got flies in them, or whether you can actually like put them in the freezer and then actually use them in the glass. I don't know. Take a look. That's pretty nice. A little gag gift. That's pretty neat. Alright, well, I can feel there's like comics on the bottom of there, but there's other stuff in the way. So there's actually two big boxes in here. Cool. Let's see what the first one is. Oh! That's pretty cool. One of my favorite X-Men characters, actually. Yeah. Here we have a Dorbs Wolverine in the classic Wolverine costume. Yeah. Wolverine. And of course it shows all the other ones you can get. They're kind of a... you definitely get the feeling that they definitely have a Japanese inspiration for the way that these figures are made. Which is, I mean, that's actually pretty cool. It definitely makes them unique. Next, we got a pop vinyl from Funko. Little Batman, and this is for Batman from the Batman vs Superman movie. You know, I've been really tempted to go see that at the theater, but I've heard such mixed reviews. I mean, I know, me personally, I'm going to love the movie. Regardless, I don't care whether it doesn't follow the stories at all, whatever. I mean, the fact that it's got all those people, and I know a lot of people saying, well, there's just so much going on, it's confusing. It's a freaking superhero movie. They're battling each other. And there's another guy coming into the picture. Okay, there's other shit going on. Okay, there's supposed to be a lot of stuff going on. Keeps you occupied. Because if it was just the opposite, if it was just like a run-of-the-mill story, blah blah blah, then people would be bitching about, oh, it's so slow. But I'll probably wait for it on DVD, because I know it's one, regardless of what the critics and stuff say, I know when it comes out it's going to be one that I'm going to buy. So, I'm looking forward to it. Alright, now we're down to, I believe, comics. I think that's all that's left in here. I don't know. Maybe feels like there's some on the bottom there, too. No, I'll have to look at that here in a minute. Let's start with the comic stuff. First comic. Batman vs Superman. Superman. This is number 50. Doesn't seem to be... no, well, this, I don't think this comic itself is necessarily for Batman vs Superman. They just have a little liner across the top saying in theaters March 25th. So, obviously this came out a little while before the movie came out. Otherwise there'd be no point in putting it on top of it. That's cool. I've always been a fan of Superman. Still think Christopher Reeve was one of the best Supermen to ever don that outfit. Next, we have another DC title. And this one is Batman and Robin, DC Comic Essentials. It says it features the first chapter of the Batman and Robin Born to Kill graphic novel. And this is the number 1. I'll probably read now. Next, we got another DC Comic Essentials, number 1. This one is... you can't really read it sideways, can you? Okay. Help to turn it the right way. Batman The Dark Knight Returns. Frank Miller. Features an excerpt from the Batman The Dark Knight Returns graphic novel. So, yeah, I'll have to look in to see if this is like a comic and then it's got an excerpt from the graphic novel, or whether this whole comic is the excerpt from the graphic novel. Don't know. Have to check it out. Alright, next. I feel one more thing down here. It feels like really thin. It's a print. Looks like it's a watercolor print of Batman, and that looks like, to me, that looks like the old the serial Batman from one of the TV series. I don't know whether I'd put that. I mean, it kind of resembles Adam West's costume, but the face, to me, don't really like Adam West. Maybe it's just because it's in profile. But I like that. That's cool. I don't think I have a frame over there, though. I'll have to go buy one. I'll definitely hang that up. It doesn't... Yeah, it doesn't really say who the painter or the artist was. I don't see any marking on it. It's printed in Canada. Alright, that's it. Oh wait, we got other stuff. We got little cards and stuff down there. Let's pull all these out. This is a decal. Gotham Guardian, Batman, Superman, the last son of Krypton. And it glows in the dark. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess I could put that out on the bar, but it's not really going to get much light out there, I don't think. So I'm not out there very often. I mean, I got a pool table out there, but with, you know, nobody to play pool with, it gets kind of boring. So that's what I need to add to that. You know, an attractive, geeky, tattooed, pierced female that likes to play pool. Yeah, maybe they can include that in the next box, just for me. All right, that's it. We'll get rid of the box. Alright, real quick, I'm not going to read over the whole things, but we had the Funko Pop vinyl figure Batman, or they also offered the Superman one. I got the Batman one, obviously. SurePunch t-shirt, Superman. We're not saying you'll be as powerful as Superman when you rock this tee, but you might look just as good as he would in it. See other cool designs. Check out SurePunch.com every 24 hours. So I guess it is for Superman. We had the Batman The Dark Knight Returns #1, Frank Miller. We had the Superman #50 comic. We had the Batman print. Frame it or mount it. Either way, the art print features our favorite brooding superhero. It's a perfect addition for your home. Still doesn't say who actually painted it, though. I would like to know who painted it. So if anybody knows that, by all means, comment and let me know. We had the Funko Dorbs Marvel Wolverine, Batman and Robin #1 comic, Mr. J's April Fool's Kit, and the Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice decal. So there you go. And again, I love that they include this little card that tells all about all the items in it. Because sometimes you get stuff and you just don't know what the hell it is. And rather than having to go around looking around for what it might be, well, there you go. Alright. That's it. As I have to say, I'm very impressed with the Evolved comic block. Quite a bit of stuff in there, and definitely worth the money. Even if I had been charged the new full price. Like I said, I'm sure eventually they'll up that to where I am, but I'll still get it because it's still, you know, even if it worked out to be about $30 a month, you're definitely getting that much and more. That's it. Done. I'm going to go watch some TV or maybe have a nice little evening with Laura. That is Laura Croft. I've been playing the Tomb Raider Anniversary game on my PS3. I got so many games out there that I got some that are still in the damn plastic. Again, one of those things that I would like to do, I just never have time. That's another thing I should add to that. It would be nice if she was also a gamer. Yeah. I mean, not, I don't know. Like I said, I don't play games very often. But in particular, if I had somebody that enjoyed playing games, well then, you know, I'd probably get around to playing. At the very least, they'd all have the damn plastic off of them. But that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, sorry. You know, I'm not as flashy as some of those other YouTube personalities. I'm just, you know, just your average Joe. This is what you see is what you get. Take it or leave it. But hey, if you did like it and you like what you've seen in the block, then, you know, go to nerdblock.com and click on the comic block and sign up. You can always sign up month to month, you know, get it for a month or two. Decide it's not really your thing, then you can either switch to a different one. I'll see you later.